Dievier is back and better than ever. Guys, what's going on? I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks. Welcome back to my channel. Real quick, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. That really helps me out. In today's video, I'm incredibly excited because I just got in 2 new builds from my buddy Gustavo at Dievier Boots, who I plan on having on for a real boot talk here soon. Hopefully, if we could work out scheduling. I haven't unboxed them yet just because I want to highlight how far this company has come since their inception. So if you watch my other Dievier videos, then you might remember the box. It was just sort of a basic box, nothing wrong with that. But now you can see they have really gone out of their way to make the presentation even better. So the box is a really nice new scarlet color, scarlet dark burgundy color with Dievier raised relief on the box, which is super classy. That can't be cheap to do. In addition to that, they also have a carry handle for the box, which is really amazing. A really big improvement there, because a lot of boot companies, they make amazing products, but their boxes are just like, you know, whatever. But truly, the presentation is very important, and I'm glad to see Dievier making these developments. So let's open her up. Let's get a look at these bad boys. So they come in nice plastic bags to protect them on their journey. All right, so here is pair number 1. So this is going to be the Dievier Nomad Generation 2 in Cognac waxed rough out with a white outsole. Beautiful, beautiful, wow. And then let's get into the other one. They include a really awesome new Dievier boot bag. I believe this is possibly twill, to carry them around in with a drawstring at the top. Amazing. All these little added touches really go a long way. And these are also Dievier Generation 2 Nomad boots, and this color is Dusk. Very nice. So before I really get started, Gustavo wanted me to include all the updates to the boots. So this is built on the Nomad Generation 2 last to accommodate removable insoles. The removable insoles are leather lined. The Generation 2 Nomad last is noticeably more spacious while remaining true to size. We are no longer using fiber and synthetic lasting boards. We are only using natural Vaqueta leather lasting boards. It's 3/4 gusseted tongue to protect against debris and to give the tongue a solid position and structure. Increased height in the uppers to accommodate the removable insoles. Extended shoelaces to ensure proper fastening. The 2nd generation Nomad is our most modern iteration. Every advancement we have made is to ensure the most comfortable fit possible, adding additional width to our boots, accommodating anyone from a D to an E width. And yeah, I'm checking out the new Dievier insoles. Very nice. Yeah, so they are leather lined. There is a foam on the other side, but that's okay. It's a very high density foam, so lots of good support. It'll wear just like a sneaker. And then I'm looking at the inside here. It's got, yeah, a 100% veg tanned insole right beneath the insert, which is super cool. And yeah, that insole sits just beautifully on the inside of the boot. I would be remiss if I did not bring into the frame the Generation 1 Nomad boot. I'm going to compare some of the differences. So yes, first and foremost, what we're going to see right off the bat is the bump in the toe. These are the same size. These are both 8.5. By the way, as far as sizing goes, they say true to size. True to size means different things to different people. I'm a 9 Brannock. I go the half down. I find that that's a perfect fit at a half down. DVA is a competitor to Thursday boots, and I find that their sizing is consistent with Thursday. So take your Thursday size, take your standard Red Wing size. The standard half down is definitely what I recommend. I see a nice raise in the walls in the vamp there. I applaud that because sometimes I have sort of a sensitive and a protruded instep, and so I always appreciate more room in the vamp. Elevated walls is what I like. Not to mention, I think it looks better too. The construction appears basically the same on the Generation 2. We've got a 360-degree flawless Goodyear welt. We've got a true mock toe construction in that the apron is a separate piece from the walls of the vamp. We've still got this really cool little extension of the eyelet facings panel that extends past the line for the mock toe, and the mock toe line, I believe, runs concurrent across the rest of the quarter there. So that's super cool. So it's like a nice little stylistic feature there. In addition to that, there's no more speed hooks on the Generation 2, though they might bring them back, but instead they have my favorite of theirs, the hexagonal eyelets all the way up. They're super cool. They look like screw caps. I think it just gives such a rugged, mechanical look to the boot. Not to mention, yeah, this taller mock toe, it's much more my speed. I like taller mocks. I like when the walls are raised, similar to how Red Wing does it and or how Grant Stone does it in their brass boot. Veg tan midsole, and then this nice cream colored Hufflex outsole. Absolutely amazing. I'm a big fan of cream wedge soles. It's all one piece along the bottom, which saves them a lot of money as compared to when they build in a heel stack and or build in other leather layers and components to the sole. So this is where you're going to be saving a lot of money with DVA, is in the sole construction. It's not a bad thing. In fact, I'm wearing my Trumans right now in a Indian tan mohawk, and as you can see, this outsole is a similar wedge. This is a Gloxy cut outsole. I love them. I love them especially against these nice warm brown tones. I think the cream wedge really just marries up beautifully with the overall aesthetic of this build, and of this build as well. These are both incredible. I really like this dusk color. This dusk color to me looks like the Lafarque Tanneries iteration of copper rough and tough and or SB Foot's oiled harness, Oro harness. So it's going to be a chrome tanned leather, aniline finished, which means that it's not painted over, which means that it just exhibits the natural characteristics of the leather and really lets the grain of the leather be visible. I see a lot of similarities between these two. The DVAs are going to be a little bit darker, but as they lighten up with wear, there's a good amount of oiled pull up here. I can see when I run my finger across the inside. And yeah, the other thing that I noticed that's very intoxicating right when you open these up is the smell. That smell of fresh adhesives. I just love it. Both of these pairs in particular, I can't wait to wear. I mean, they're both just super beautiful, simplistic in design, but very modern at the same time. If you're into sneakers, if you're a sneaker guy and you're looking for that sort of boot alternative of a sneaker, this is it right here. If you wear sneakers, these will already marry up with your wardrobe very nicely. They also have a finished roll top collar at the throat. It's completely leather lined with veg tan. Feels like a glove-like leather lining. Very nice. Both of these are going to go great with my denim. I wear a lot of stretch denim, so I do olive, I do a lot of green, I do a lot of blue, I do a lot of khaki, and these are going to go great with both of those. I figured I'd bring these babies into the screen. So these are, I was very honored when they reached out to do a collab. This is the DVA Aero edition, and that video is up on YouTube. This one I collaborated with Gustavo on to make a DVA build that I felt like would be super badass, and as you can see, he did not disappoint. We've got a lug commando outsole and these hexagonal eyelets. I really just love seeing the evolution of this brand. He's really come a long way. Not to mention, we also have this amazing pebble grain olive colored upper, which I am just over the moon over. And then what I really liked about this cap toe design, this is a cap toe, not a mock toe, is this padded, this back heel pad, as well, super comfortable. And then yeah, completely leather lined as well. And yeah, we got a nice little loop on the tongue to keep the laces secure. Really love it. And again, this is where you're saving some money. So the DVAs retail at about $220. Yeah, this Lug Commando outsole, it's not multiple pieces, it's just one piece that gets adhered to the midsole. So let's check out the new tongue gusset. Oh yeah. Yeah, the tongue gusset comes up pretty far, and they still retain the leather loop for the laces to keep your laces secure. So for the DUSK pair, this is oiled DUSK, true mock toe construction, vegetable tan 360-degree Goodyear welt, vegetable tan leather midsoles, genuine leather lining, fully removable leather insoles, oil resistant anti-slip outsoles, and round lightly waxed cotton laces. The new Nomad design is meant to fit a little loose from the middle of your foot to your toes in order to allow more breathing room. Very nice, very good move there. So yes, they still have the, they have the Nomad Generation 2 in forest color, which I really like. And yeah, they still have several iterations of their Prospect boot, including they collaborated with Boot Hunter to do the cherry steer hide. That is absolutely amazing. I love it. And another thing that I like about this Cognac suede is it's not heavily plated down and waxed like their original iterations. They actually just let the suede breathe naturally in this pair. Now the color is dark enough brown. It actually reminds me of the cattail grizzly that Truman ran, and the dark brown grizzly. The leather is dark enough brown to where I would feel comfortable wearing these without using any suede protectors. Just throw them on and wear them like a rough out, any standard rough out, and you'll be good to go. And as far as the fit and the feel of the new boots, I can say that I really appreciate the extra bump in the toe. These fit me really well as I could also feel really good heel support with the new added veg tan heel in the backstay. In the suede pair, it's a little stiff, but in the DUSK pair, it's very supple, and the leather in the DUSK really works well with my foot. It's very malleable and very supple, whereas the rough outs are just a little bit more stiff, but with break-in they will feel great. And with the new veg tan back heel stay, I feel so much more spring when I walk, when my foot strikes with the wedge sole. Walking in these is a very springy experience, I would say. Dievier, I just love seeing them grow. I love seeing them continue to evolve. They're making all the right moves, in my opinion. They're a great group of guys, really hardworking, really dedicated to their brand. And I love talking with Gustavo. He's just the coolest dude. He's doing something really special. Definitely offering an alternative to the Thursday, which is wildly popular these days. Got my Thursday captains here, and as you can see, the same sort of design on the Lug Commando outsole. It's all one piece, not heel stacks, which again, that's where they're saving a good amount of money there. It's a shortcut, but it's not one that's going to compromise the integrity or the comfort of the boot in any way. It's a smart shortcut. You're not really sacrificing much to do it. In my mind, it makes a lot of sense, especially if you're making boots in a factory and putting out runs of this stuff. Then yeah, that's definitely an efficient construction method for sure. So anyways, with that, I'll shut it down. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Which pair of these two is your favorite? I definitely can't decide. I'm leaning more towards the DUSK, but at the same time, I have a feeling once I start wearing the Cognac suede, they're going to end up being my favorite of the two for sure. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm Dale of Dale's Leatherworks. Stay tuned. I got a ton of more boot videos coming up.